GoLoud.
I'm Brenda Dennehy.
I'm Julie Haynes.
And this is Left on Red.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Left on Red, the podcast where no topic is off limits and we get through a healthy dose of girl talk. It's like a virtual coffee date with your besties.
Spot on, Jule. Each week we'll dive deep into a juicy topic that's bound to start discussions and fill up our DMs.
Ready to go?
Let's crack on.
And welcome back to Left on Red.
Well, what's the story?
I'm a bit tired. I could have said that like I was a bit...
Yeah, I mean, come on, wake the fuck up.
I have coffee in the hand there now. Oat milk cappuccino, you're the same.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were to say OMG. I was like, what? Yeah, are you not an oaty girl at all?
I am lately. But you know, somebody told me, like, I only started because I wanted to drink less calories and eat less calories, but apparently skimmed milk is better.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, there's a few calories all right in the oat.
There is.
There is.
I think a skimmed is better than oat, but I think oat's better for your skin.
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, they do say that, I know there's a lot of stuff with dairy and all that, but they say the cow, when it comes to milk, I mean, the cow is the king. Well, you know what I mean.
The cow is a girl. Is a cow a girl?
Oh, yeah.
So it's the queen. The cow is the queen.
Look, the cow is the queen and the bull is the king. Did you
right.
ever meet a bull?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. No. I remember this. I used to go walking up this road and I didn't actually realise it was a bull because I always thought they were red. But some of them were white.
You thought a bull was red?
Because, do you know, the way they're browny red.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, a bit like Winston's
brown,
colour.
So I would say brown.
A bit like Winston's colour, yeah.
Brown, yeah.
So, anyway, but I didn't know your man. It was walking up Carragons with my friend when I was younger, but I didn't know your man was actually a bull. And I started throwing stones at his head, thinking it was hilarious. Right? No, this wasn't like 5 or 6. This is probably 16, 17 now, going, throwing the tiny little pebbles. And I thought it was a cow. And I was like, just cows giving no reaction. It was actually a bull.
And you were throwing stones?
Yeah, pebbles at the head, thinking, like, just in getting his attention, like. Not like throwing rocks,
lashing,
from a quarry. Yeah. But yeah.
I question your upbringing, I swear to God, at times.
I know.
Do you have anything down the fucking belly, Desmond?
Well, we weren't going around town like yourself in your little boy racer. We were like the old days back in the Stone Age, going playing with cows and bulls.
Throwing stones.
Well, it was just a little
Did you play with marbles?
No, we weren't doing that. We did play out in the street though, like football and soccer out in the street.
Yeah, I did too. It was reared on the streets.
Loved it. Oh, here we go, down in Brooklyn. Here we go, Harlem. Here she is.
J-Lo from the lock.
Julie.
I'm still J-Lo from the lock.
They do call you Julie Swan though, don't they?
No, you called me that once and you're like, everyone calls you Julie Swan. I was like, no one ever called me Julie Swan.
Is it a situation where someone probably said it behind your back and I've carried it forward? You don't know.
And you're like, everyone. I'm like, well, whoever called me Julie Swan, like they never called me Julie Swan to my face.
About that.
But I wouldn't mind, it's beautiful.
It is, yeah, Swan, beautiful. Anyway, what's the crack? How are you?
You're the ugly duckling.
Buddy Desmond. How dare you? I already thought I looked like a man earlier, so what are you
Oh
doing
no,
to me
but I said that now first, and then you got into my car, you're like, after me asking you, and you're like, do I look like a man? I was like, you're only saying that now because I just asked you.
Isn't it?
And then I was getting my makeup done. No wonder I think I look like a boy. Watch her moustache there, she says to the makeup artist. I was actually so embarrassed. I was like, hey,
but what did I follow up with? That I had a mole.
You had a mole and you have hair growing out of your mole.
Come here.
Hang on. No wonder he'd be looking at us
I was
stupid.
saying, right, hold on, no. We will never get a man listening to this, but I'm going to have to say, because Mr. Sky News, all right, I'm going to have to rein it in.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to rein it in. He's been acting a bit strange, right? So I went on a date with Mr. Sky News. And I do like him. So from now on, can you believe this? I am going to be sharing too much on here anymore because I'm paranoid now. I have to rein it in.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Because the two of us, we give most, like we were talking about your moustache, the hair on my mole, right? We give an awful lot on here, don't we? And then I'm just going to have to hold back a small bit on the love life because I do kind of a vested interest in him.
I would say I'm holding back as well, but I can't hold my piss.
You can't hold anything. So Mr. Sky News, we did meet up. You know, so I will be meeting him again in time. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So I hope he doesn't hear this about my hairy mole.
He's
Very
seen
well.
it though.
I know.
Eerie.
But the hairs go mad in the mole. They come out of nowhere.
They do.
Don't they?
Yeah, I know.
What about the hair in the chins before, did you?
I actually, I told you this before, I shaved them.
Oh,
a
yeah.
dermal plated them.
Oh, yeah, that stuff looks great, in fairness.
Come here, my face. I swear to God, it's glowing ever since I started using that about 6 or 8 months ago.
Don't you look like a man? For a man, it is.
For a man, like I'm glowing. Julian from the lock. No, I love the way my foundation sits on my face.
No,
well.
I must say you are glowing. No, you are. You look stunning.
Glowing, girl.
No, you're
Glowing.
beautiful. You're
Glowing.
looking fantastic. Anyway, what's your scab? What's your news?
Come here. So this episode is going out Monday. So when you're listening to this, I'll actually be in Tenerife. I'm coming home in the morning, so I don't mind saying it. What?
I said copying me.
Oh,
I've been to Tenerife around 10 times and then she's coming on to Tenerife. And I can't do the exercise class you were doing. There was something else I got to and she's, the fringe. Go on anyway. Go on to Tenerife. All jokes aside, go on.
I'm going to Tenerife on Tuesday. We're recording this Saturday morning. I'm going on Tuesday on my own with the twins. So it's my first holiday abroad. Now, I did go off the country a couple of times with them for a weekend on my own, but never abroad. So I'm a small bit nervous. I'm only nervous because, one, I'll have to be in high alert, obviously, because you're in a strange country, the language barrier, everything, in the swimming pool. Do you know, they're only 6. They're only still babas, like, do you know, so, and I'm going to be on my own. So I know I think I'm going to come home and I'm going to need another holiday on my fucking own. But I'm going to try it, see how I get on. I am going to a hotel as well. I was thinking, will I do a hotel or will I do an Airbnb with a private pool? Do you know, those beautiful ones you'd see some of the influencers going to, or my own friends, whatever. But you know what? I spend an awful lot of time at home my own anyways.
Yeah.
Do you know, so it's like, if I'm in a house or a big Airbnb, lovely during the day, could like chill out, whatever, and like by the swimming pool and leave them going swimming, whatever. But then the evenings when I put them to bed, I'm just sitting there on my own again. Sure, I might as well be at home.
Exactly. And there's going to be loads of kiddie activities. There's kiddie clubs in the hotel.
Yeah, so the hotel that I'm in, it's made for kids. There's kiddie clubs. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they go into a fucking kiddie club just to give me an hour or two off, do you know, in the day. And then I'm sure there's like a spa, or, you know, I didn't get my toes done at all yet, and I won't have time before Tuesday. So I might put them into a kiddie club one afternoon, then just get my toes done, or a pedicure or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Just a little treat for me. Or even just having like a sneaky cocktail by the pool or something. That's if they go into a kiddie club, because last year they didn't.
Do you not want to go in? I thought they'd always just go kiddie club, kids make friends go in.
Yeah, and my two are very outgoing. So last year when we were in Club Mac, they wouldn't go in, but Club Mac is like a fucking village. It is huge, and I think the kiddie club was too far. The hut that the kiddie club was held in was too far from the swimming pool where I would be sitting. But when I went to Lanzarote the year before, literally I was sitting at the swimming pool and I could see the twins in there with the kiddie club. They could see me. So I'm hoping that if they do go in, I'd probably have to sit outside, and so that they'll see me. I know, but look, once I'm sitting outside on my own for an hour or two, just a bit of a break, I'd be happy with that as well.
I totally understand why they'd want to see you.
Yeah, so I did get it when we were in Club Mac. It's like, I'm putting you here, but I actually have to walk a half mile back.
I wouldn't like that myself.
No, and even myself, I was actually glad they didn't go in. I was a small, no, come here. They're fantastic, but I'm just a bit of an overthinker. Anyway, it's like, geez, I'm very far away. Do you know, and they were so new to kiddie clubs as well. They were only 5 last year. This year, they're 6. But yeah, so we'll see now. I've never been to Tenerife, my first time.
You're going to have a blast.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll leave the hotel because I'm going all-inclusive. I think all-inclusive for kids, it's a must. I'd be small but nervous as well walking around the place looking for a restaurant. Well, so when you're in the hotel, and I'll know it. So I done that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to the break.
And then, do they have the disco at night, the kids?
Ah, well, sure, I'm a fucking dinger with all the songs. Coochara, 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 ra, ra. Campanile. I know all the songs, like...
do you know them, Nora? Are they on a certain time earlier? Like, because I don't ever kind of... When I'm in a hotel, I don't really, like, take much attention looking at them, whatever. But are they on every night in the disco?
Every night, same fucking song, same ding-dong, 8 o'clock. Normally about 7 or 8 till about maybe 9. Then they'll finish up, and then from 9 o'clock then there's like an act on. Now the act is for families. It could be a singer, it could be an ABBA tribute, it could be like what's that person called that does all the magic tricks? Magician. Could be one of the, like, anything. Could be anything. They're normally really good. They could be on them for like another hour or 2 hours, and then the whole place only shuts down. It's bedtime, and it was just perfect for me with the kids.
You might meet like a nice fella who has kids there as well.
A single dad.
Yeah, single
Could you
dad.
imagine?
But you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't, I don't really want to talk to anybody out there. I think when I want to go out, I just want to stay quiet.
We'd be stuck in now making friends with all sorts.
I know,
know you.
I know.
Are you joking? We should be on her stories that I just aren't meeting this friends with this guy Jose. He's lovely. If you met the wife, they're a great couple. Oh my God, you'd be inviting them to Carrigaline.
I'd be fat. I know. We'll do this now every year. We'll meet in Tenerife every year. You know? Remember that years ago?
Never see him again.
Never see him again. We'll be back and we'll all come now again the same week next year. But yeah, anyways, I'm staying in a hotel. Delighted now I went for the hotel, but I am thinking of going away for Christmas this year.
Lovely.
With kids.
I
Hate
was
second
to
Christmas.
myself, just to put it out there. I'm
Yeah.
not copying you. So just to let you know, I was going to go away myself.
I
as
think
well.
that though, if I do Christmas, I will get a house.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea to get a house because
Yeah.
as well, hotels around that time of the year are extortionate.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
expensive. I
yeah.
might go over to the sister over
Oh,
in Abu
lovely,
Dhabi. Yeah,
yeah.
great spot as well for New Year's.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I might follow you over, so
Great. Sure, you
I
look
have
here.
the flights. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
There we go, yeah.
But what we'll do is when you come back from holidays, then we'll do like a really lengthy episode as well on how you found it.
Yeah, and I suppose as well, like solo travelling. So you do it all
Yes.
the time. Like, now it's my first solo trip away with the kids. But like, I know I won't be on my own. I'll have them. But sure, they don't talk to me at all.
It will be, well, it'll even be more difficult than a solo holiday because you are away solo, but with the two kids. And this is your first time. Even, have you been on a plane with the two of them on your own?
No.
Like, even that in itself, at the airport on your own with them?
Yeah.
Never.
With all the luggage. Like, my worry there now is like the luggage. So like, I have a 20 kg and I think I have two 10 kgs or something like that. So try to take all that by myself, have two 6-year-olds hanging from me, their little backpacks, their little, like, I don't know how I'm going to manage that. But look, we get the job done. But I can't wait to fill you all in once I'm home.
Yeah. And tell us,
But
fill us in your escapades.
we should definitely do an episode on like solo moms going on holiday, solo
Yeah.
dads. You go away as we just spoke about.
Well, it was funny because I'm hoping to get away soon myself, but a friend of mine, she was like, oh, do you want to go to Ibiza? But I have no holiday days left from work, whatever. But I said, I'm going to try and go away soon. She goes, and are you going your own? It was kind of like she was trying to invite herself in a nice
Myself.
way.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, I'm going on my own straight out. And she didn't ask again. But she knew that because I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'd love to go away with you.
Yeah.
I think we'd have great crack now.
Yeah.
We should go away, hopefully the Lourdes.
Hopefully
We've
we could go to
correspondence on
Lourdes,
Lourdes to
yeah.
follow up on as well. But I'm just so into because, and you'll find this too when you're on your own, you'll do things that you never have to do if you're with people. Like you'll have to ask people, like instead of your mum or Sean, go up there and ask them this and go up
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like even to take pictures. You're going to have to ask strangers to take pictures of the three of you.
Yeah.
Even that, at the start, you're kind of like, oh, mortified isn't going up to them.
Yeah.
But it'll come second hand to you. But speaking of all kind of things, I suppose Peig Sayers was a bit holy, I'd say. Peg would like a bit of Lourdes.
Did she? I don't know her.
Well, you're going to know her very soon because close your eyes. I have a present for you for when you go on holidays, all right? Close your eyes there now. Close your...
Close your eyes, open your
Anyone
hands,
listening,
and look
right?
what
I
Brenda
said,
bought you.
close your eyes. And she's staring at me. You have them open again. Close them.
Sorry, you're making me scared.
Don't open them. No, don't open them, right? Okay, you can look at it there now, what I'm after gifting you. Can read out what it is.
An old woman's reflections. Peig Sayers, the life of a Blasket Island storyteller.
Yeah. So we've both got books. I got one for myself
Did you
as well.
get one as well?
Yeah. So we're going to do a Peig Sayers book club.
Oh, God,
Right,
the
so you can
size of the
carry
writing.
on that on holidays with you. No, it was a girl actually who messaged me about
Do
her.
I have to bring it to Tenerife?
100% that's going in the luggage.
I'll make no friends if I'm sitting by the
that's
pool
going in
reading
the luggage.
an
No.
old woman's reflections.
No, I got it for an idea for one of the girls. She told me this is the English book, so this isn't the actual Irish one. But she said we'll fly through it. But so for context, anyone who's new to the podcast or missed last week's one, I asked Julie, basically, where was Peig Sayers from? And you answered,
Knocknaheeny.
in all earnestness, a Knocknaheeny, which she's not. She's from the Great Blasket Islands. We actually have a quiz today on Peg as well. But one of our followers on Instagram, one of the listeners, she wrote this to us. Girls, I'm on my way to work listening to this week's podcast on the train and the tears were pouring down my face and I'm snorting laughing. Peg from Nocka. Oh my God. The way he reacted after Julie said that is comedy gold. I burnt that book the day after my Irish Leaving Cert. A few years after I was done, an English translation came out. I'm an English teacher now at an international school in Stockholm, and if my students don't like the book we're studying, I tell them they can do a peg on it after the exams. Kids from all over the world know my Peig trauma. Some of them have even read the translation and completely understand. I told Julie she should read the English one for the laugh, which we have both in our hands here. It's really short and he would crack us all up talking about it on the pod. Thanks for all the laughs and your hard work on the podcast. It's like I'm sitting with my two friends at home in Cork while I'm listening. Helps so much with the homesickness.
Oh.
Yeah, it's lovely. I think her name's Eileen.
Oh, thank you,
Yes,
Eileen.
yeah.
Thank you so much for putting that idea into Brenda's
her
head. The chapters here, how the fish was stolen from the old Kate and how herself ate some of it.
Well, you'll be getting your head stuck into that now when you're over in the sun in Tenerife.
There's no single dad going to approach me with this. Imagine me in my swimsuit, thinking I'm sexy out, reading an old woman's reflection. And the picture of Peig Sayers.
Chapter 6, a woman who forsook her husband. This would be good. This is the naughty one. This is the Mills and Boone one. A fox and a hen and other matters. It's kind of like an innuendo.
Forsook?
The old woman who wronged her son.
What does forsook mean?
Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was a bit naughty. Chapter 3, Red Tommy and Margaret O'Brien. Good on Maggie. Peg. And then Chapter 2, St. Catherine's Pilgrimage, an old woman from Vintry and other old matters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to read You're not even reading chapter 1 because do you know how many pages it is?
How many?
I think it's like 2. So if you can get to chapter 4, which is page 25 on your holidays, and we'll come back to
25 pages. In the
Well,
week.
it's not really. So it's only going to be, it's about 20 pages. Because of
size
the
writing,
introduction.
those tiny.
I know, but Julie, I'm going to quiz you on it now when you come back.
Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was-
Eagle Mountain.
Like, it's meant to be a good one. And do you know what? We might actually do a tour of the Great Blasket Islands on your back as well. Because do you know those, what are those birds that look like penguins, but they're small?
A bird that looks like a penguin.
They're a certain bird
Magpie
that's
with
in...
the white.
No. They're in the Great Blasket Islands or Skellig Michael. Puffins!
Puffins, come on.
Don't they look like penguins? They are like mini. They are so cute. I think they are there. So we're going to see the puffins. They're like mini penguins, but they're just got like, they're like a really micro penguin. They're adorable. So I'd love to.
And what's that got to do with anything?
Because they're on the island. They're out there, but I don't know they're on her island but we'll figure it out anyway. Do a tour.
Did you study Peig Sayers in school?
I did, yeah. I think we did, but like to be honest, there was a lot of things where I was kind of like, look, I'll do that next week.
I never in my life heard of Peig Sayers. I
Well,
don't
you know her now.
Did my fucking school do
You're
her?
putting her on the map there now.
I think we done who should we do again?
I was going
I
to say
don't know who we
Sylvia
done.
Plath, but that was
Who?
English. That was English.
Sylvia Plath.
She was a poet.
I only know Gail Flash. She's actually retired. That's the only Flash I know. She's retiring.
I was in Coronation Street not long ago on set.
brilliant tour.
I was looking through her letterbox.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
was
tour.
flat out. Brilliant tour.
I done when I was there doing the Manchester, what do they call it? Coronation Street tour. I also done Emmerdale. Did you do the
I
Emmerdale
never
tour?
did Emmerdale.
Emmerdale's beautiful.
It's a real little village, isn't it?
Stunning.
I'd love that.
Yeah, I went into the pub there, had a bowl of soup.
wool
Did I
pack.
hear? Yeah, the wool pack. Lovely, very like villagey, like
Yeah.
you know. I done that tour, but we got the ferry from Cork. No, we got the ferry from Rosslare over to Manchester. I know where we got the ferry.
Fishguard.
Yeah, and the bus collected us then. And we travelled down to Manchester, stopped in a shopping centre on the way, done Coronation Street, stayed in a hotel, then went to Emmerdale the next morning and went
Who
home. It
was
was
this
cheap
with?
out. It was me, my mum and my aunt done it. I can't remember now how much we paid, but I remember it was cheap enough. I'm sure it was maybe €200 or €300.
And he did Emmerdale and Coronation Street same day.
In the same tour, and like, it was a bus, there was a bus load of us. It was very good. It was like, what's that fella with the flag? He does the tours. What's his name again?
Is he? Do I know him like?
Oh, he's on the telly. He's funny. I know what his name
Say
is.
that again. Hold on, no.
He holds a flag up and they all follow him.
Who's this?
I don't know.
Hold on, was he on the bus?
No, he wasn't. He this fella's famous. So it was kind of like that. Like, we had a tour guide and the full bus load of us then went and we all done the tour together.
No, do you know, actually, I must say they do good pub grub and all the English pubs. They're good, like they're nice and cosy. The pubs here in Ireland, nah.
I remember I was with this fella, right, and he's mad about Liverpool, and I was young, I was only about 21, 22, and I couldn't get Liverpool tickets, so I went away and bought these big, huge, like VIP tickets to go to Anfield. So with that, I paid hundreds now, stupid
Clown.
Yeah,
clown. Been there. I did that same with another fella with Chelsea and then Arsenal and then another team, I think.
Went to Anfield then,
buying their
tickets, went into the trophy room, right? Had our meal in the trophy room, but we got what's that thing you all love out there? A bit pie. Chicken pie.
Yorkshire pudding.
No, chicken pie. Yorkshire pudding. Chicken pie. Or
Chicken
like
pie, yeah. But sure, not. What are you saying out there? Chicken pie. But they're mad for the pies over, all right.
Something like that.
Potato pie.
No. Chicken.
They're mad for the Yorkshire pudding. I've never had one.
Oh, they're boring.
I know, but they're like, you've never had one. I'm like, no, never. But anyway, go on.
Yeah. Anyways, you ruined my moment about my chicken
pie. You started it going on about some fella with his hand up on the bus who I have no idea who you're on about. Go on.
Oh, my chicken pie. Oh, that chicken pie. It's not called chicken pie, it's something else.
What's your
It's like crusty pastry. Do you know? Is that a chicken pie or something? Pastry.
Pastry, yeah. They like a pastry over.
No, but it was chicken inside it then.
It was a chicken pie, go on, so.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful. I guess who else was there? Ian Beale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, in Coronation Street.
Actually, he's EastEnders.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ian
Beale, yeah.
Ian, who's Ian again?
Ian Beale, he owns like the chipper, Beale's Eels.
Oh yeah,
remember he was going out with Cindy.
That's right.
Or Cindy the mother.
It was him.
Oh God, it's Cindy the mother. I'm not sure. I get mixed up in the mother and the wife.
Oh, and Joe and I done the Coronation Street tour. We got to meet one of the cast then.
Which one was it?
Oh, the handsome fella, the foxy fella, Gary.
Oh, Gary Windass. That's not so long ago, so is it?
No.
He is sexy.
He's handsome.
He's sexy. And do you know who and he's gone from it now, but me and my friend Lisa to be fighting over him. She'll be listening to this now. Peter Barlow. Oh, sexy. And you see, he had a drink problem in it, so I was like watching it going, love even more into him.
Yeah, he is good looking.
Yeah, very good looking. And he actually smokes in real life because she went to Manchester and she's obsessed with him. And she was over there with her partner. She looked outside. There he was smoking a fag. But it was actually him, like.
Yeah. Do you know who I actually met in Cork Airport? Maxine. Do you remember Maxine? That was Ashley.
That Richard killed.
Yeah. I met her in Cork Airport.
Was she nice?
Sound so lovely.
I seen Giovanni Pernice walking towards me there the morning from Street. Come down. It looked very forlorn. It's a big word there. No, what do you think that word means?
I know what it means because I asked you. Sad or something. Is that? Forlorn.
I think so. It just came out.
Forlorn.
Yeah, he did. Poor old Giovanni. He's going through it there now. So, but I saw him and I was like, did I shift you before or do I know? I goes, oh, no. Oh, he's famous. So I was like, that sometimes I'm like, did I shift you, whatever? Or no, so that was it.
That was like the time my brother met Leo Varadkar.
Oh, yeah. Tell them that.
Oh, it was so funny. So we were just after interviewing Leo and it was the next day he came down to Cork and Sean was in Circle K by Sean's house by Silver Springs.
Yeah.
And next thing in walks Leo by himself. There was nobody else in the shop now, only Sean, Leo and the guy behind the till. And Sean looked at Leo, was like, fucking sure I went to school with him or I work with him or something. Did you know that kind of way?
Yeah.
Sean goes, all right, Leo. And Leo looked at him and said, like, who the fuck are you? Next thing, 3 of his security lads came in and like to make sure Leo was all right. And the penny dropped then for Sean and Sean was like, fuck it, I don't work with him at all. It's actually Leo Varadkar. Sean was like, I'm so sorry. I thought, he was like, do you know what? My sister and her friend interviewed you yesterday. And Leo goes, who's your sister? Julie. Oh, Julie and Brenda from Left on Red Girls. And Sean goes, yeah. And Sean says, that's my sister. And he was skitting. I was like, Jesus Christ.
That'd
but the
be
way
Sean.
Sean looked at him was like, oh, you know him. I must work with him. But he doesn't, like, he didn't like, but it was gas. Like,
see, then when you do kind of recognise someone, you know, like you know them and then you look at them twice. You try not to look twice.
You try to act cool then, like.
Yeah, like, I didn't know, I don't give a shit who you are there.
Yeah.
But speaking of looking at people and knowing people and all that, we did the 6 o'clock show recently.
We did. Oh.
We had a bit of a laugh, didn't we? Actually, it's funny because you didn't watch Father Ted, but there was a couple in it, John and Mary. And John and Mary would always be fighting behind the scenes, right? Like, I mean, baiting each other now and everything, right? And then in front of everyone, they're like, oh, hello, Father. We're a bit like that at times.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the scenes now, getting ready and all that. You were, with the researcher was just going through things, what questions and all that. And you there to me, what questions are they asking me? What questions are they asking me? And I'm like, Julie, I don't know. Were you not listening? She's like, what questions? I'm like trying to concentrate on my own stuff then.
And you were in the middle of talking to another guest, and I was like, sorry, no, Brenda, what questions are they asking me again, did she say? And you were like,
Pacing up and
I
down.
don't know. So we were beating each other in the green room. And then you were brought in to get your hair and makeup done by, what was her name again?
Oh, Adrienne. She was
what a
fantastic.
dote. So you were in there on your own with her, and they came along to me then. They're like, I'll mic you up, but I had a dress on. So he was like, there was nowhere to put the mic on my dress, basically. So he was like, I have to go down your dress and attach it to your bra strap. I was like, come on, we go into the makeup room where Brenda's and ask her more questions.
Do you know what all I could see in the green room then? I remember I was chatting away. Maya Dumpy was there. Lovely, lovely woman. And there was 2 other guests there as well, Imogen and Owen.
Yeah.
Chatting away. And I was trying to be normal, okay,
Yeah.
which is kind of hard for us. And all I could see, do you know, all I could see coming towards you was the fringe. The big fringe. I could see the little legs coming, the big fringe. What she say there now again about me and what I say and all this. But then we got on well. But the funny thing is, then there was all that going on in the background. And then the question came, how did you get to know each other? And I was saying how much I wanted Julie to be my friend and we were a great vibe. And then all of a sudden, what do you do to me?
I hugged Brenda. I got the nerves.
Nearly sitting on my fucking lap. And I was like, look at it. She go, where's your one going here?
And I was like, a little 6-year-old, I wanted to be your friend too. I'd say Brian and Katja were like, what is your what? I scooted down on the couch to give you a hug, and then I scooted back. But I knew my question was coming up, and I obviously wasn't listening. I didn't know what questions she was going to ask me. I was like, oh,
I think we did a grand job though, although I did say we were going to Australia.
Oh yeah, at the end, yeah. So Brian asked Brenda, like, what's next for the podcast, you know? And Brenda was like, look, we might be doing a show in London or whatever. We might be bringing the podcast to London. And I thought, yeah, she'll stop with their next thing. And then from there, we might go on to Australia. At that stage, then I was like, where the fuck are you bringing me?
You did look all right, mate, one stage.
I looked as, because I knew it's obviously the London thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I should cut her hair now.
But I see that goes through my head, don't say it. And then I'm saying
I said it. And I was like, oh my God.
It keeps happening. I'm like, don't say it. Something very serious. Well, it was something about someone sleeping with someone recently or something. And I was like, don't say it to them. And I said it to them.
Yeah, because you kept telling your son not to say it.
Do you know what it is? I'm very good at keeping a secret. I'm very discreet. But if it's something like, I'm like, don't say that. No, don't say that. Don't bring that up. And I'm like, and so anyway, did they break up or what's the story?
Yeah.
But it's just inquisitive.
Yeah.
You know, it's just inquisitive.
I ask a lot of questions as well.
Yeah, but it's good to be inquisitive.
It is, yeah. I remember they're going on a Tinder date there a couple of years back, and my friend Ashton Clark, she would listen to this skit, and she was like, Julie, just do me one fucking favour, will you? And I says, what's that? She's like, just don't ask too many questions. I'm like, oh, why did you do that? And what did she say then? And like, I've been down their knickers, like asking all the questions. She's like, just relax, just basic questions. It's not like you're not a detective. It's like, okay.
In messages or in person?
One person.
Oh.
Because I get nervous, so I keep asking questions.
Yeah.
So there's no like awkward silence.
Do you ever do, and it never happens between you and I, but not that I know of anyway, but do you ever feel like you're the person that always has to do the talking if there's an awkward silence? I can't sit there. I always feel like, oh, they're thinking now, will Brenda talk now because she's the chatty one? And sometimes I'm a bit like, I'm not fucking talking.
When we're in,
not us, no, but I'm
like,
saying in general. No, even people you meet in general. Do you know, like, so anyway, sunny, lovely day and all this.
yeah,
I always feel, well, she's great and chatty there now, leave her do the talk. I suppose that's like something, you know, not fulfilling in me, that I feel like I can't sit with awkward silences. I don't like them. I just prefer to be chatting and stuff.
Yeah. Nah, sure. I'd be quiet enough, like.
You'll be talking to every sort of a person now on holidays, but
I'd be talking to him about Peig Sayers.
We'll be chatting to him flat
I'd
out.
be like, read that there for me, tell me.
What chapter are you going to?
Page 25.
Good woman, you remember that? Julie, we're coming back now and I'm going to be reading it as well. I didn't buy them from Waterstones.
Is kids in school reading them?
No, well, this is the English version. They read the Irish version.
Oh,
Yeah.
they had to learn about Peig Sayers in Irish.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Jesus. This is the
know
whole
what the
why
woman-
we're here. But we'll go over to the Skellig anyway, and the Blaskets are nearby anyway, so... Will you see it?
She's bringing me to Lourdes, the Skelligs, the Baskets. Where else am I going?
What did you
The Baskets. I swear.
say it again?
Baskets Islands. Where's she from?
Hold on, don't look at it. Where's she from? Hold on. Where's Peig Sayers from?
The Basket Island. I'd look at the fucking book. Blasket.
Did you think?
Where does that Blasket?
Did you think I was saying Blasket all the time? Blasket.
I don't know what you were saying.
No, but like the Skellig Michael or the Skelligs and the Blaskets, I'm going to be mortified now because I have a higher diploma in geography, and if I'm wrong in this, they're nearby. We'll get like a boat over, so we'll go to Peig's Gaff on the Blaskets, and then we will go to see the mini penguins, the puffins. They're lovely little birds. I think they're kind of like a random species. There's that many of them left in the world or something like that.
What county did we go to get the boat out?
Kerry?
Oh, go away, that.
Kerry, yeah.
Yeah.
My sister met a load of penguins actually in the Arctic. There's millions of them. Penguins.
Well, that's where they fucking
Millions.
live, isn't it? Even
Yeah,
I
but
know that.
there's more penguins around there than there is people in Ireland.
I went to Penguin Island
Which one was that?
in Australia.
Oh, but there wouldn't be that many there now because they only came from the Arctic, I suppose.
They're thousands. They're tiny little things.
Are they sure they were? No, they weren't the puffins.
I don't know. I think I'd say it was penguins already if it was called Penguin
You sure know
Island.
that
It was a
on the
Puffin Island.
the penguins on the Blasket Islands. You'll be so over in Tenerife. They'll be like, I do a podcast with my friend. Why do we talk about penguins there on the Blasket Islands? They're like, sorry? Well, yeah, so we'll do that. You know, Jule, when do if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Like, I get obsessive at times. I am an addict, you know, after all. But anyway, so look, to finish off the day, right, I actually have a quiz on Peig.
Okay.
All right, for you, right? So she's from, where's she from again?
Blasket Island.
Okay, so are you smarter than your 6-year-olds? For anyone who hasn't listened to the podcast before or maybe new, Julie has 2 beautiful twins, and Erin Rose actually has a fesh which will be gone and past by the time this comes out. We wish her all the best of luck with her little dancing, little river dance shoes. And Fionn, and they're 6-year-olds, so I just test Julie's knowledge to see who's smarter, Julie or her 6-year-olds. It's a machia of, are you smarter than your 10-year-olds? So question number 1. What age did Peig Sayers die at? This is not in the book. Put the book away. She looked at the book there.
74.
86.
Oh.
And she was motoring on. Question number 2. How many siblings had she and what were their names?
4.
Yeah.
Michael.
Kind of.
Mickey. It's nothing to do with Michael. Mihal.
Yeah, Mihal.
Mihal Peig and Patrick.
No.
Paddy.
No.
What does it begin with?
T.
Teig.
No.
Tyrone.
No.
Tom.
Yeah, Tomas.
Okay, Tomas. And is there a boy or girl left?
A girl.
What does it begin with?
And 2 girls actually. M.
Mary.
Kind of. Mara.
Mara.
And then C.
Catherine.
Yeah, caught.
Okay.
Are you cheating?
I was just thinking of Irish names.
Okay.
Kind of old names, like, yeah.
Okay, so what is the title of Peig Sayers' autobiography, which is one of the most famous works in Irish literature and was part of the Irish school curriculum for many years?
Is it this?
Put the book down.
Oh my God. What did I call it a while ago? The something elderly lady or something. What's it called? An old woman's reflections.
No, it's just called Peig. This is the
Oh, for
English version.
Christ's sake! You threw me off the centre of this book. So she's another book.
Yeah, which was the Irish version. This is the English one now.
Oh, and it was just called Peig. Okay.
Peig, yeah. Okay. Question number 4. What was the primary occupation of Peig Sayers' husband, Padraig O'Giheen, or Gohan, or the Giheen, whatever, look. Giheen, Gahan. Giheen. What did he do for a living?
Cared for the lighthouse.
No, go on.
Minded the puffins.
Go on.
Drove the boat back to Dingle or Kerry.
Kind of.
Fisherman!
Yeah! Okay. So, final one. This is easy now. What was the primary mode of transportation to and from the Great Blasket Island during Peig's time?
The boat.
Ferry boat.
Ferry boat.
I'm going to give you like 2.5 out of 5.
It's alright.
I'm going to test your knowledge on Peig. Like you're going to be doing like scholarship in Peig Sayers yet.
I'll be doing tours around the Blasket Islands in no time.
And actually, before we go, I just want to say hello to a big fan of ours from down Ballydesmond, Mike Casey. He's obsessed with the podcast. A man who's obsessed. He loves it. He'll die when he hears this.
Ah, good. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike. And one last thing, actually, because I'll be getting a flight back to London later on. Do you know the way we asked, did anyone ever win money on a Ryanair flight? They actually did. So do you know the lovely Jackie who messages us?
Yeah.
Oh, she messaged. She said, just listen to the pod. I won a flight years and years ago from a scratch card on Ryanair. I think £100 off at the time. So she got £100 off.
Oh,
isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You could buy one out later.
But it was funny actually because I was at mass at home there not so long ago. But it was so funny because do you know they did the collection at mass. You know the way like
the
you
basket,
know but like I had no euros on me, so I put in sterling.
Yes.
Yeah, I said, look, they can take it in. But they did a second collection and no one had any money. So what it reminded me of was the Ryanair scratch cards going up and down.
Yeah.
Because no one was buying them. Yeah. So they go around with the baskets and I felt, oh my, I was like, what did I put in?
Did you take the basket off the person next to you and you passed on then?
Yeah.
Or is it the stick?
No, what it is, the basket goes over to they'll give it to me, I'll give it to Julie, I'll give it to Niall, I'll give it to Dawn, I'll give it to whoever. And then it comes back to the person waiting for it. Whereas the stick, sometimes it just goes all over the place.
Your man is it's like a fishing rod. He fishes out to the person and then you put the money in. And Joe, it's embarrassing because if you don't have money to put in, they don't hear the rattle.
Yeah.
So sometimes what I used to do with the second collection now is I put my hand over, but there's nothing good in.
You do that too.
Yeah, I like fuck, I have no change.
Yeah, so I just put in the sterling.
Yeah, sure. At least
look, they can sort it out. I said, sure, the priest probably end up going to England sometime.
Yeah, I think it just changed at the post office.
Yeah, so look, at least it looked like something because my sister was kind of looking at me and I just flung it in.
Yeah, and it's changed.
Sterling
there.
Like pound there. I was more than I think I put in £2. I went all out now and I put in £2.
And sometimes what they do is, did you ever see the people putting in like a little envelope?
Yeah, we get them as well to the house. There's all different colours.
Yeah, I see them as well.
Because I think it's for every different week. There's something.
Yeah, something. Yeah. I don't know much about that.
Anyhow, listen, I hope you have a great holiday. I can't wait to hear all about it. And we catch up for our Peig Sayers book club. Can't wait
and
to
if
hear
anybody wants to join us in our little book club about Peig Sayers, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, send in any of your Peigisms. Peigisms?
What's that?
I don't know, like people who peg trauma. I'll read this out. On the fine harvest evening long ago, coming from Dingle, when I sat on Jackdaw's rock to rest and looking around me and west at the islands, little did I think 'twas on that big island I'd have to spend my life. Peig said that now. There we go. On that note,
Cheerio.
Peg you later. Peg you later. Bye.